Hello beautiful butterflies. So as you may have noticed by the title of this video, it's gonna be a little different than my normal videos. It is about a really bad swap, and you know, I gotta get it off my chest. So I'm sure I will take a lot of crap from a lot of people I don't know, and you know what? That's cool. You guys can all say what you like, think what you like. It's your opinions. I'm not going to respond to it. That's cool. I have to get this off my chest for my own personal, like, karmic life. Basically, they're asking me to completely lie to all my butterflies. What the fuck is that? This person, I will not, and at any time, don't ask, whatever, like, don't ask, don't tell. I'm not gonna say who this person is. They have their swap with me up. Their swap of the stuff they bought and said I bought and sent, which I did not. I did not send this person's last swap. Nothing of this person's swap. The mascaras, nothing. You're probably like, shut up, April, and get to the point. So here's my point. You guys may or may not have saw on Instagram or anywhere that I post stuff that I was going to be loading a swap with somebody. This person I've done 2 other swaps with, and it's always been fine. And as you know, all the swaps I do, they always go well. You know, if you are put yourself out as the person that's trustworthy and whatnot, who's going to screw you? Okay, so after doing 2 successful swaps with this person over almost a year, who I have been friends with off YouTube as well, you know, through Keek and all the messaging systems, because obviously, like, a lot of my butterflies and friends are all over the world. So thank goodness for technology. I was the only person about, I don't know, just about a year ago that would swap with this person, because you know what, I feel like giving people a chance. Now their channel got really, really big. Not like big like, you know, Jenna Marbles or something, but you know, it grew quite quickly after they put a very, very, very negative video out that I did not approve of. But you know what, to each their own. So I asked my friend, you know, do you want to do something together again? It's been a while. Last time was successful. And they were like, sure, you know, that's great. They're, you know, really busy. So I'm like, okay, well, whenever. So this person said that their person who pays for the videos and pays for all the stuff for them wasn't going to pay for the shipping for our swap. And it was only going to be a, like, I don't know, I think it was $20 or $30 very small swap, because it was just going to be fun. And it was going to be like a favorite things, or things I love, you know, that kind of thing. We're going to do it this way, where I send her a certain dollar amount of her favorite things that I think are her favorite things, because we know each other really, really well. I often like refer to her as my sister, and she was going to send me a couple of things that, you know, obviously, you know, butterflies, stuff like that, right? But because of the shipping, which I respect totally, the person's younger than me, you know, it's fine, totally fine. I'm obviously, you know, I understand when you don't have the money to do something. I often don't. I have to scrape it up. So because of the problem with like the shipping price, I suggested we do a collab. We were gonna do like a makeup collab perhaps of like a movie, or we were gonna do like a haul collab, any kind of collaboration. You know how it is. And that way we could do something together with each other's channels, help each other out. And, you know, it wouldn't cost anything, because, you know, like, I like to help other people out. I helped her out when she had, like, way less than me subscribers, which, of course, now way more than me subscribers. One of my subscribers, a really sweet girl, who got just trashed from this. The person that I'm talking about, her most successful video has almost 500,000 hits, and it's worst swap ever type video. You know, it's one of those, it's just the most hateful thing, and you don't even know how this could come out of someone's mouth that's not like my age or something, or like an 80-year-old grouchy, really mad person, right? All this makeup's used and this and that, and it was like beyond. That was the plan. As far as I knew, that was the plan. And a few days later, or a week, or however long it took to get back to me, they were like, I have a really good idea. And I'm like, cool, shoot it, right? Like, this is all on Messenger, like, Keek stuff. And she said, how about this? This is where it gets really bad, okay? So they said, how about we just go and buy ourselves some stuff that we like and just film like a regular, like we would have swapped, but without having to like mail it out and spend the postage. So basically they're asking me to completely lie to all my butterflies. And the first thing I said was like, I'm not comfortable with that. Like, I would have had no problem sending her something for a swap. I just, like, the idea of lying, like, to you guys, I don't like it. Like, my videos are honest, you know, and I do take crap on some of them, but you know what? I'd rather take a whole bunch of crap for being honest than a whole bunch of, like, praise for lying or being dishonest. And this is where I have to apologize to my butterflies because I actually considered it. And from the second I said, well, okay, I guess, because after it was, she kind of convinced me that it wasn't a big deal, and I was like, well, okay, I guess so, like, and then they said, well, how about we send, you know, her mom would go buy her stuff, and Mom Butterfly or Dave or something would go buy my stuff, and I'm just like, you know, like, it just started getting more and more untruthful, and it just started making me feel very not good about myself, just for even thinking about it. I apologize thoroughly for even considering lying to any of you, all of you, anyone, because that's just horrible. And every video I've ever done has been honest. Maybe not about my age, just kidding, but it's always been honest, and I always will be honest. Hence this video, because I can't help it. I highly believe in karma, and you'll see why I do as well. She went out, or her mom, or I don't really know exactly how it happened, what she did, and got the stuff, and her video is actually up. Basically, what I sent them, it's really obvious that it's complete bullshit lie. I went out and I went to Walmart and got things that I figured that she'd send me, kinda, and the entire time I was there with Mom Butterfly, I was just like, it took me forever to just pick out a couple of things. It just felt wrong. Like, I'm not some kind of saint at all. I'm, you know, everyone's done bad things in their lives. It just, I don't know. We're friends. We're like a family, a community, and it just, you know, dirty. Like it's like Lady Macbeth, you know, it's like damn spot, come off kind of thing. So, I filmed my fake swap, which was a complete lies, you know, like, oh, you know, it was so bad, the video, because it was just, I felt sick the whole time from doing it. What happened, which like I said, I believe in karma, is that my computer and my camera were not gonna cooperate. It would not upload this video. Like, it was the weirdest thing. Anyway, it would not upload, and I told them it wasn't uploading. It was like doing something, it wouldn't upload, you know. And the more it wouldn't upload, the more I was like, it gave me more time and more perspective to think, you know, this is, like, I can't do this. And I'm trying to think of a way to tell this person this because they deserve to know. But it's hard because they had posted theirs. I got about 3 or 4 messages in caps just asking, like, where's your video? I had already said it wasn't uploading and whatnot. About 3 hours into their video, my link that was in the description box in my channel was taken off. Because I guess they were mad, but I was kind of like, good, really, because, you know, yeah, I've heard many people call me, like, an addict to, like, bubble wrap and tape and stuff. You guys know, especially, like, nail polish, which I apparently bought 2 of these for her. I wrap the shit out of that stuff. So, like, I have many people angry with, like, scissors and stuff. So, apparently I sent her 4 mascaras, one of which I had already sent before to her first swap, which I don't understand, like, why I would do that. Like a doll thing that she already had it. So I was kind of like, if you knew you had it, why did you get it? Or your mom, why did? And then it's like, we'll do a giveaway. So I'm starting to see the picture here that it's gonna make me not, like, I already feel bad, but it's gonna make me look like a complete asshole too. So basically I got the picture as starting to be like, well, we can do this fake swap and then benefit ourselves with views and benefit ourselves with the whole, well, she sent stuff that you already have, so we'll do a giveaway. Anyway, also apparently sent an item of makeup that this person had said in the video of her very, very worst swap. I never used this product, you know, ever. And like she made a big ass deal about it, like ridiculous. So why would I, someone who's been her friend for almost a year, send her something I know that she doesn't use? And then I hear a voice in the background going, "What? But you don't use." You know, I'm not saying what it is because it would make it quite obvious who I'm talking about. So I'm sitting there going, why? What is going on here? You know? And then I was like, wait, what's this feeling in my back? Oh, God, it's a knife. Okay, so I'm starting to look like I'm a dick, right? Like I felt like a dick on my own, but now I was getting kind of mad. And I'm mad now, obviously. Then it went on to, I believe, some nail polish that I would have sent bubble wrap to heck. I mean, there was no bubble wrap, there was no tape really, there was just some tissue paper, and there was no box. Do you know why there was no box? Because the box didn't make it, apparently. Do you know why the box didn't make it from my country to hers? Because I didn't send it. So I'm getting more mad by, like, this is clearly like a setup. It went from a lie, which I was not gonna do and then a setup. It's like a setup and a lie. It's like, what the hell? What did I ever do to this person besides help them, defend them against bullies when they're getting picked on, be there for them? Really nice. And and the last stuff I said was really nice. Like, I don't get it. I mean, I don't think I'm a mean person, you know? If you disagree, cool, that's fine. But, I mean, I can be a bitch. I mean, I can be a real bitch, trust me.
Amen.
So, I sent stuff that I would never send. It would have been pink, and there would have been bubble wrap, a box. So it would have been a lot of stuff like that. Because I know this person. So I started getting kind of mad, and it was like, and in the comments, it was like, a lot of people were saying like, oh my God, you don't even use that item of makeup. And the person said, the person I was swapping with said, I know, I was kind of worried that was going to happen. It's like, you bought it! What the? Oh God, there's a bus. I'm being thrown under this bus, the back, the stabbing. It all sucked, okay? It all sucked, and it pissed me off, and I felt then karmically clean because I just got shit kicked, okay? You guys know my boyfriend, you've seen him, and if you go on my Instagram or Facebook page, you know that recently he's in Montreal. He went to visit his family, and he had a health issue where he's in the hospital right now. And I put that up not to be like, oh, pity me or something, just so everyone would know that, like, I might not answer you on stuff because I'm freaking out and worried and test. He's doing fine. He's doing good. All the bad stuff it could be, it's none of that. That's good. So I felt like I could make this video because I know that he's out of the woods and all that. He should be okay, but like I really want to be there for him. I want to be there. Just like costs a hell of a lot of money. I might hitchhike. I don't know. So I sent a very nice message on like YouTube, like her YouTube channel, to her privately, and I can't read it to you because it's not there anymore, and you'll find out why. So I basically said, hun, the name of the person, I'm so sorry, but I can't do this video. I can't, it's not going to go up, it's not going to happen, and you know, I can't deal with anything right now. I can't really explain, I can't talk, I can't, my boyfriend is in the hospital, and he has, I said, a chest issue, and then I said he had to get an angiogram, and to ask her mother what that was, or somebody else, she didn't know what it was, because like I said, she's younger than me. I felt like the person needed to know I wasn't ignoring them or being a bitch or something like that. I didn't really need to. Like, I didn't have to, but I just felt obligated. What the hell? See, it's not there. It's not there anymore. And I was so sorry that hers is up and mine's not, or like whatever, you know, like that. So I didn't at that time say why exactly I wasn't gonna. I said, look, it's not loading. You know, I was gonna explain it later. My boyfriend laying in a hospital bed was a little more, you know, pressing. But I felt obligated, and I was getting messages from this person asking what the video was because theirs was up. And that was kind of insanely insensitive to me, I thought. I got a reply. And I have the reply here, haha, but I won't show you who it is, obviously. And I'm just gonna read a little bit of the highlighted part. Basically, this was 10 minutes after that message, okay? And I had just found out about my boyfriend's condition, like, 10 minutes, not long before that. It was, like, all within, like, an hour or two of itself. It was like a kick to the heart. Like, you guys, it was just, I was so mad. I can't even talk. I was so mad, and it was like a bunch of emotions. I was worried and sick to my stomach about Dave, and then this was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, and then I was sad about not being able to be friends anymore. I mean, you'll understand that in a minute. And it just, and just the coldness, and it was so much. So I had to calm down, and I didn't respond after. Basically the message is saying it's on behalf of this person. Well, 6 sentences, okay? And I do have this one, and it's like, please refrain from sending such detailed messages to, okay, I mean, it's their kid. Is the word angiogram? I didn't explain what an angiogram was, like, in detail or nothing. I just said that's what he's getting. Like, all she had to say was, he's having a heart test. That's it. But I wanted to let her do that because I wasn't about to, you know, and I just had no time, and I did not go into detail. Trust me. Like, why would I? That's insane. Okay, and then it's like, this person's telling me that our relationship, they're deciding this. I haven't heard this from the actual person yet, but this has been decided on that person's behalf, that our friendship's over. And this is after, like, all this I've done for them and just support. It's run its course. Like I said, it's a very cold letter. And let me remind you again, this little paragraph came 10 minutes after sending the thing about my boyfriend and why I had to wait and explain later about the video and stuff. He is almost a 6-hour flight away from me, so I can't just go and see him. Like, I just couldn't go. I wanted to just, like, I'm gonna cry. I just wanted to get to him, you know? And I couldn't. And that was really not fun. You know the movie, like, The Wizard of Oz? The Oz guy? That's kind of how this is. That's what I'll use. It's way easier to use that. So, the person, the wizard behind the frigging cloth is making the decisions and saying, okay, well, you know what? Basically, this says to me, I don't want you to succeed off of my Dorothy's, you know, anything. So, I mean, that's what I feel, and I was upset. Anyway, our relationship had run its course. After, like, this person knew, the Wizard of Oz knew that my boyfriend was laying up in a hospital with, like, we didn't know what at the time.
A mystery.
A mystery in his chest, not a good place. And apparently, my message is apparently I was making this person feel guilty about their success. And I'm gonna say this. Well, first off, that's ridiculous. Nothing but happy, always just, I'm so proud of you, you know, just love, basically I was sending love hugs, and it's, oh my god, sis, I'm so happy you're doing so great. I was always just completely happy, and genuinely was, because this is this person's dream, and like, awesomeness. My dream is not necessarily the same as hers, so I'm not trying to be her, or do exactly what she's doing. I don't call myself a beauty guru. I'm a goofball with makeup, And I like to make people laugh and smile, and that's my dream. Ever since I was little, I just want to make people laugh. And I do now. So I'm there, dream accomplished. Last keeks before this thing happened was how much she loved me and how awesome and how great and all this. So I found that a little confusing. Okay, so I was also called a burden on her life. And that hurt. So that's the end of that. So, you know, and it was signed best regards. Yes, it's being torn up now. The reason why I can't show you mine is because this person, maybe not the brightest person in the world, the Wizard of Oz, deleted it off of like the Gmail account. I guess, you know, however YouTube does that. So therefore, my reply, it went like this. Where's your video? Where's the video? Okay, where's your video? My reply of my boyfriend's like in the hospital in Montreal. I don't know what's wrong. I can't do anything right now. But I don't want you to know because I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. I love you. Basically just me being really, really unnecessarily nice. And then the reply to that was all the stuff you just heard, and then best regards. In nowhere did that little letter of telling me basically to fuck the fuck off forever, did they even say, I hope your boyfriend's okay, or I hope he's gonna be okay. Nothing. Best regards. What the fuck is that? Like, they could have just said, hey, guess what? No more friends, but I hope your boyfriend's gonna be okay. I got people I don't even, like, never even met or hardly even talked to, telling me they hope he's okay. Also because it was like, you know, losing like a little sister or like, losing a friend that you've been, you know, like, I consider you guys all my friends and I talk to you guys and that hurt. Like, you know, it hurt, and it was like the world's worst timing. It's like, why wouldn't you wait? Like, just wait. I mean, you couldn't wait to say that? Pretty sure you could. The person didn't even write, like, the great and powerful wizard. It was just, like, .Oz, you know? Like, initial, last name. It was a business paragraph.
And you knew her first name.
And I knew her first name. I had talked to her on the phone. Okay, the wizard. Not just Dorothy, but the wizard. If you're coming in late, this is gonna sound weird. Go back and read the rest of it, basically. So I went to my butterfly, I'm not gonna lie, and I was crying because I was like, why would anyone do this? And then why would they do it 10 minutes after and like an hour after I found out? Mom Butterfly got really mad. Like, really mad. This video is not meant to hurt anybody. It's just meant for me to vent, and it was just so cold. It was just so cold, you know, like. Now, I would never take credit for like anyone's success or unsuccess or whatever. I just take responsibility for my own successes and failures, okay? The fact of the matter is this, and I normally wouldn't say this, but I mean, that was some cold fucking shit, okay? So I'm gonna say it. You know what? Whatever. Call it hate, call it what you want. If I hadn't done the very first swap this person ever did, you know, like when no one else was touching her, they wouldn't have gotten any of my subscribers to watch them. And one of my subscribers, a really sweet girl, who got just trashed from this, although she's doing really great now, they decided to do a swap together. And I was like, sure, I know her, you know, I talk to the other girl all the time. The person that I'm talking about, her most successful video has almost 500,000 hits, and it's worst swap ever type video. You know, it's one of those. It's just the most hateful thing, and you don't even know how this could come out of someone's mouth that's not like my age or something, or like an 80-year-old grouchy, really mad person, right? All this makeup's used and this and that, and it was like beyond like any. Most bad, like, horrific swappings I've ever seen are people saying like are legit. For one thing, they're like, they sent me garlic, and literally it's like nothing, right? This poor girl in a whole different country across the pond just got sliced to shit. So basically, the girl didn't pack the stuff well. You know, it was her first overseas swap. No fault of her own except for the packing. Some stuff got broken, and this person had done a swap already with a really, really good friend of mine on YouTube who I love. Besides the fact that I know this this girl who's going to do the swap with the Wizard of Oz's little friend Dorothy, is that they did a swap already with someone over in the UK. So, and that swap went swimmingly. Obviously, the packing didn't matter as much because it wasn't going as far, so she packed it the same way. And stuff got broken, and there was some... It got kind of messed up, but it was all legit. It was totally legit. I mean, she talked to me after, the girl who this video was made and directed at, she got so much hate. Like, just so much hate. And the other person got hate too for making it and people saying like, you know, you sound like a little brat and stuff, because she was like, how cheap, and like, I don't wear, this is cheap and this is that, and there was a budget, you know. It's used. Like, used, really? No, it wasn't used. It wasn't used. Trust, like, I know. If any of you guys know what I'm talking about and you do know, just don't write it, but you can message me, and yeah, it was not used. And that skyrocketed this person that is I'm a burden on. Their YouTube career, you know, their network, same as mine, I won't say, loves them now. They're closing in on a big number, and that video's got almost 500,000 hits. And of course, people like to see like train wrecks and stuff like that, and I get it. And ever since that, her subs just went up and up and up and up, and her ego just went up and up and up and up. But her videos kind of started getting really stale because it seems like she was being directed or manipulated by a Wizard of Oz. You know, they weren't genuine. They weren't like, ha ha ha, I'm just, you know, having fun. It was like, the news was like, da 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 da, you know, it was like not real. At the time, I trusted both people. I didn't choose sides because honestly, I didn't want to tell the person that I thought they were being just a horrible little fucking bitch, because I didn't want to hurt their feelings, and enough people were already saying it. Like, I didn't need to say it too. So I didn't take sides, and I said to them both, I'm so sorry your swap didn't go well. But yeah, the swap was not a bad swap. It was fine. It just bad packing. And she actually called her post office and had them stop the delivery to the girl. Anyway, basically, I'm just gonna say it in like kind of a mean way, because it's just easiest, but don't take it like, you guys don't take it like me a bitch, but this person would not be anywhere near, like most likely, not be anywhere near where they are right now if they had not done the swap with the person that was also on my channel that went badly, and they made a horrible video about that person, and it just, people watched it and it skyrocketed it. She may have gotten there eventually on her own. She may have only 2 subs now from it not being done. I don't know. All I know is it's 99% obvious that video is, you can see like a chart, that video did it. And she's had a couple more bad swaps since then. Whether those swaps were real or not, or made up for publicity reasons, I cannot say, because now I don't know if all her swaps were real or not, or if she did bad, like, oh, I was swap lifted because she knows that got her views. I don't know. Now that I know she would lie. It's not her decision. To me, like, and ask me to lie. I can't qualify anything that she's done swap wise or anything that she said was negative. I don't know. So for all I know, every other swap that didn't work out for her, which of course she got like 20,000 views on that, because of course we want to see it. That could have it could have been complete bullshit. And, you know, I don't doubt it. I really do wish them success. I just hope that they turn it around to how they were in the beginning, before the Wizard of Oz person behind the camera started seemingly directing the show. And maybe, you know, gets the success in a more honest way. Letting them act their age. Anyway, so all my swaps are genuine. Everything's genuine. Would I make an ass of myself all the time for faking it? No. That would be like silliness. You're rather good at that. Yeah, every time I make an ass of myself, it's genuine, because I'm just good at it. So I'm really sorry. I hope you guys can forgive me for almost deceiving you. It's long, I'm sorry, but it hurt. I mean, like, I feel like I'm gonna cry. It was just like, I'm gonna miss this person, because before this, you know, before they were being directed, when I talk to them on Keek or on anything else, it's so different than what you see on the screen, because they're being themselves.
Stage mother's turning this person into a diva.
Not everybody's mama behind the camera or whomever, butterfly, lets them be themselves. And mine happens to genuinely enjoy making an ass of herself. And she fully supported me doing this video because she knew that I was going to do it she knew I wasn't doing it out of any kind of spite. Don't I have the right to sometimes, you know, defend myself?
It's been an hour and you got a lot of stuff off your chest.
Okay, so I just felt that I had the right to make this video, and it's not about hate, and I just had to get it off my chest, and yeah, because I'm gonna start crying. And if you have any questions, not about who I'm talking about, but just in general about how to do a safe swap, just message me. And I love you all, and again, just thank you for being my YouTube family. Bye!